Ramadan Kareem, everybody. We're already 10 days into Ramadan, can you believe it? The days are flying by faster than dates disappear from a dessert platter at an iftar party. But as we navigate through this month of blessings, it's so important to remember that Ramadan isn't just about abstaining from food and drink. It's about nourishing our souls, deepening our connection with Allah, and really taking some time for spiritual reflection. And no, I'm not just talking about that existential dread you feel when you wake up for suhoor at 3 a.m. and question all your life choices. I'm talking about real, meaningful reflection. So, for the next 10 days we're going to embark on a journey together, a spiritual deep dive if you will, into maximizing the blessings of Ramadan. We'll explore different ways to connect with your faith, strengthen your relationship with Allah, and just become the best versions of ourselves. From prayer and charity to family time and self-reflection, consider this your Ramadan guide, your spiritual GPS, well, you get the point. Let's get into it. Day 11, my friends. We're officially in the double digits, and it's time to amplify our spiritual game. Think of it like leveling up in a video game, but instead of collecting coins, we're collecting good deeds. And what better way to rack up those spiritual XP points than by increasing our prayers and really immersing ourselves in the Quran? It's not just about going through the motions though. It's about tapping into the meaning of each word, reflecting on the verses, and understanding how they can guide us in our daily lives. The Quran is our roadmap, people. It's like having Google Maps for your soul. Let's use it. Alright, day 12, time to unleash our inner superhero. But instead of capes and masks, our superpower today is charity. That's right, we're talking about channeling our inner philanthropists and giving back to those in need. Remember, charity isn't just about donating money, it's about lending a helping hand, volunteering our time, and just being there for those who are struggling. It's about embodying the true spirit of Ramadan compassion, empathy, and generosity. Let's make a difference, one act of kindness at a time. Day 13, my friends, and it's time for some serious introspection. Think of it like a spiritual audit. We've had time to detox our bodies. Now let's declutter our minds and souls. What have we accomplished in the past 12 days? Are we living up to our potential? What can we do better? These are the tough questions we need to ask ourselves. But trust me, this self-reflection is crucial. It's about identifying areas where we can improve, setting spiritual goals for the remaining days of Ramadan, and just becoming better versions of ourselves. Chapter 4, Day 14, and we're shifting gears from personal reflection to quality time with our loved ones. Ramadan is about strengthening our bond with Allah, but it's also about nurturing the relationships we have with our families. So gather your loved ones, share stories, break bread, or dates in this case, together, and most importantly, share the teachings of Ramadan. Let's use this time to connect, reconnect, and create lasting memories. Chapter 5, Day 15, and we're diving headfirst into the heart of Ramadan community iftars. There's something truly special about breaking fast with fellow Muslims. It's a time for sharing, connecting, and strengthening the bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood. So head down to your local mosque, community center, or even your neighbor's house for an iftar gathering. Let's break bread together, share stories, and celebrate the spirit of Ramadan as one united ummah. Chapter 6, Day 16, and we're taking a trip back in time. Today's all about immersing ourselves in Islamic history and traditions. Let's delve into the stories of the prophets, the significance of Ramadan throughout history, and the richness of our Islamic heritage. We can read books, watch documentaries, or even have conversations with elders in our community. The goal is to deepen our understanding of our faith and appreciate the legacy that's been passed down to us. Day 17, and it's time for a spiritual cleanse. Today's focus is on seeking forgiveness for our shortcomings and renewing our commitment to Allah. Let's take some time for sincere repentance, offer additional voluntary prayers, and ask Allah for His infinite mercy. Remember, Ramadan is a time for new beginnings, a chance to wipe the slate clean and start afresh. Let's seize this opportunity to purify our hearts and souls. Chapter 8, Day 18, and we're facing one of the toughest challenges yet, self-discipline. Fasting isn't just about abstaining from food and drink. It's about controlling our thoughts, our actions, and our desires. It's about resisting temptation and striving for righteousness in all aspects of our lives. This is where the real work begins, my friends. Let's challenge ourselves to be more mindful, to think before we speak, and to act with intention and purpose. Chapter 9. Day 19. And we're taking a moment for ourselves. A moment of quiet contemplation and spiritual connection. In the midst of our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and lose sight of what truly matters. Today, let's carve out some time for deep reflection and meditation. Let's disconnect from the noise of the world and reconnect with our inner selves and with Allah. Chapter 10. Day 20, my friends. We've reached a pivotal point in our Ramadan journey. The last 10 nights are upon us, a time of immense spiritual significance. The air is thick with anticipation, with the possibility of Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, a night that's better than 1,000 months of worship. Let's make the most of these precious remaining days and nights. Let's increase our acts of worship, seek forgiveness, and pray with even greater sincerity and devotion. As we approach the final 10 days of Ramadan, let's continue to strive for spiritual growth and make the most of this blessed month. Remember, Ramadan is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about the journey, not just the destination. Let's carry the lessons we've learned, the compassion we've cultivated, and the spiritual insights we've gained with us long after the last iftar is served. And who knows, maybe next Ramadan, we'll do this all again. Until then, Ramadan Kareem.